What is the best car of 2022? The 7 cars in the running by Edouard the Rick, November 30th, 2021, 8:55. The 7 finalists, almost all electric, wait for their day of glory. This year, 2 French models will have a chance to be elected Car of the Year at the Geneva show. The results of the European Trophy will be disclosed on February 28 in Geneva. The Megane E-Tech Electric and the Peugeot 308, the only non-electric car of the competition, was selected. And among the other selected vehicles, we find the Enyaq iV from Skoda, the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Kia EV6, but also the Mustang Mach-E. The 7 vessels selected for the COTY credits: Cupra, Skoda, Ford Mustang, Peugeot, Renault, Kia and Hyundai. The 7 vessels selected for the COTY credits: Cupra, Skoda, Ford Mustang, Peugeot, Renault, Kia and Hyundai. 58 European journalists will participate in this election for the 59th selection of internationally appointed competition, because of the year, COTY. While in international Motor Trend has already found its Allure, Lucid Air, this price is even more expected by brands. Being an elected Car of the Year being a very important sales booster. For 2021, Toyota had won the contest with his City, the Yaris, and in 2020 it was Peugeot who had flocked the bet. All electric except Peugeot 208 this year more than ever. The election of the year car will put the electric to honor. They will be 6 out of 7 to have a 100% electric power supply. Only Peugeot 308 stands out, with its petrol engines, diesel and rechargeable hybrids. Tesla will not be represented. Many are surprised by the absence of the most famous EVs builder, Tesla. If the Elon Musk brand represented the United States on the podium with its Model 3 in 2020, it will unfortunately not be represented during this year's competition. Remains Ford. To represent the manufacturers, of course, Atlantic. They cross the fingers because they have not been successful, has dropped from podium since 2012. A little thought all the same for all those who stayed on the side. The list of non-retained cars: iWays U5, Audi Q4 e-tron, Q4 e-tron Sportback, Audi e-tron GT, RS e-tron GT. BMW 2 Series Coupe, BMW 2 Series Active Tourer, BMW i4, BMW iX, Dacia Spring, DS4, DS9, Honda HR-V, Hyundai Bayon, Lexus NX, Link & Company 01, Maserati MC20, McLaren Artura, Mercedes-Benz Class C.
في غضون ساعات قليلة ستمنح لجنة
In a few hours, the European Car of the Year jury will award its 2022 trophy. Who do you think deserves to succeed the 2021 Toyota Yaris? The Peugeot 308? The Skoda Enyaq iV? The Cupra Born? The Kia EV6, the Renault Megane E-Tech? As at the start of each season, the jury for the Car of the Year is preparing to designate the best new automobile of the moment. Composed of journalists selected from all over Europe, this jury will have to decide among the 7 finalists of the 2022 selection: the Peugeot 308, the Skoda Enyaq iV, the Cupra Born, the Hyundai Ioniq 5, the Kia EV6, the Renault Megane E-Tech and the Ford Mustang Mach-E. The lucky winner will take over from the Toyota Yaris chosen in 2021. The Peugeot 208 elected in 2020 and the Jaguar I-Pace and Alpine A110 tied in 2019. The Toyota Yaris Car of the Year 2021. It will clearly be difficult to decide because all these models have good objective qualities. The Peugeot 308 has been hailed for its style, interior finish and technology, which makes it more than ever a dangerous rival for the Volkswagen Golf. The Skoda Enyaq iV, which marks the arrival of the Czech manufacturer in the field of electric family SUVs, offers remarkable comfort and a very well finished interior. It also offers itself the luxury of having beaten its cousin from Volkswagen, the ID.4. Just like the Cupra Born, which will seek to avenge the defeat of the Volkswagen ID.3 in 2021 thanks to its aggressive lines and its pleasant driving. The Ford Mustang Mach-E can count on a strong design and its interior inspired by Tesla, like the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Kia EV6 with a daring pencil stroke. It also benefits from a successful powertrain. A complete departure from the classic Megane, the Renault Megane E-Tech rather highlights its price, state-of-the-art equipment ratio. Who most deserves to win? On paper, all these cars can claim the 2022 title thanks to their objective qualities. But in the context of this election, it is the Renault Megane E-Tech which seems to us to be the best place to win. It embodies on its own Renault's new strategy after a difficult period. In addition to displaying a coherent style and a price-performance ratio well placed with regard to the competition. And you, who would you win if you were a member of the jury? Is the Renault Megane E-Tech the best deal of the moment? The long-awaited Car of the Year ceremony is now over. It is ultimately the Kia EV6 crossover that succeeds the Toyota Yaris, which won last year. Relive the entire Car of the Year 2022 election. As every year since 1964, a European jury composed today of 59 specialized journalists, including, for France, L'Automobile magazine, which is part of the organizing committee of the automotive press and representing 22 European markets, meeting to elect the Car of the Year 2022. On Monday, February 28, at 5 p.m. The ceremony was broadcast live, at the end of which the Kia EV6 was crowned, which succeeds the Toyota Yaris, elected last year. The election of the Car of the Year 2022 is if you could have attended it for the 3rd consecutive year. There was no audience and, while the ceremony was broadcast live from Geneva on YouTube, it was not linked to the Geneva Motor Show, as it was the cases in the past. Of the 7 finalist models, see below, 6 of them were zero-emission models. Such a proportion had never been reached before. The 100% electric Renault Megane E-Tech led the dance at the start of the ceremony. She largely won the victory in France with 42 points. In Germany, the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and the Skoda Enyaq tied for the lead. The Italian jury was won over by the Kia EV6, which awarded it 28 points. Norway, which definitely only likes zero-emission cars, gave no points to the Peugeot 308, the only thermal model in the competition. The Kia EV6 crossover gradually rose in the polls towards the end of the vote. And even if the United Kingdom awarded 38 points to the Megane, it was not enough to win. It was ultimately the Kia EV6 that won with 279 points. The Megane is second in this year 2022 with 265 points. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 follows very closely with 261 points. Discover in images and in our audio program the 10 new style models of the year 2022, from the Renault Austral to the Ferrari Purosangue. After a disappointing 2021 vintage with sluggish sales and the headache generated